Hi everybody, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here with my week 20 Project Life. Let me just do a quick overview for you. So week 20 was the week of Mother's Day, and for my first card, I just have my title card, and I just did the dates, so it was May 11th through the 17th. I outlined it with my black pen and then added a little bit of bling on each letter sticker. And this is just a simple Project Life card from, I believe it was the Dear Lizzie core kit. So nice and simple because I didn't want to overpower the card. I liked all the little roses on it. So I wanted to keep it all pretty. I think those are roses. But I just wanted to keep it simple. And it's pink because of Mother's Day. So it had something to do with me. So I got to use some pink. This next card is just a picture of my little family. And I didn't want to do a lot, so I just added the camera with some bling and then a transparency word that just said happiness that I just glued on with my glue that disappears once it's on there. So there's that in his cute little face. I did something different this week with my week in review card, and I put it on a 3x4 instead of a 4x6. So that's where that comes into play. And I also added a little more bling, if you can see that. And this originally had said, "This is the life." And you can see that if you look behind it, but instead I just added week. And I added blessed as well, because I always feel blessed when I get to talk about my family. This was the book that I was reading on Saturday. I think I read the entire book in one day. We didn't do a whole lot on Saturday, so I just curled up in bed and read a book. And Sean and Jackson were playing together all day, so it was a great lazy Saturday. I enjoyed being able to read that book. My typical weather card. As you can see, it got quite warm at the end of the week. It was actually beautiful all week. I don't think it rained at all that week. So that was nice. It's always nice when it doesn't rain. And I added a little bit of washi tape at the bottom just to add something in the sun to represent the fact that it hadn't rained. And then this is actually, so there's a transparency that I put over the picture. So it's just got the little wave of blue on it. And then the picture is of Sean and Jackson. And if you can see Jackson's little face, he's kind of bragging about the fact that he's cuddling with his daddy and he has his favorite teddy. So it was just a cute shot. I was happy I was able to grab it. And then that just goes over there like that. This card is talking about, we bought Jackson this new chair and we were going to get him, it's called a Bumbo chair. So any moms would probably know what that is. But he has really huge thighs. He's quite a chubby little baby. So he didn't fit in the Bumbo chair. So this is what we had to get him instead. But really, in the end, I think this was the best option because it had all these toys with it. Like, it came with all of it, and it was the same price, if not maybe even cheaper than a Bumbo chair. So, in the end, it was well worth it. We also bought him a Jolly jumper. Oops, I didn't mean to drop it. So I just journaled about that, added a huge bunch of embellishment, and dated it. This is probably my least favorite card of the whole week. I don't hate it. It just, I don't know, I just don't love it. So anyways, but that's that. And then here is another card talking about how when I went down to see my grandma, I snapped this picture. And my grandma has these beautiful gardens. She has about 5 different spots that she gardens in. And she has a huge yard. And there's always something pretty to look at. So I just journaled about that so I can always remember that whenever I went to go see my grandma, there was something beautiful to see. So that's what that's about. And then I'll slide on over to this side. And this is all about Mother's Day. So it's one of these style pockets that has the 2" by 12". And I know you can see the next week, but I just added a little bit of lace to be soft because it has to do with me. So I chose something soft and pretty. And then these 3 pictures go together and this L of 3 cards go together. So this one is this picture of Jackson looking up at us, and I added this little tag, and it just says, "Mama said, let's go to the beach," because that's what I wanted to do for Mother's Day. And we added this little geotag as well, and there is a sequence just kind of hanging out on the card, and I don't know why. Whatever, I'm just going to leave it. So, but that's what that one. And then this card, it goes right next to it and it says, yes, let's. And then there's the picture of Jackson and I and Sean and Jackson. And it was the first time we put Jackson's little toes in the water. And this is in White Rock, which is in British Columbia, Canada. And I just labeled it, so it's in May 12th. And I added another one of a little bit of transparency. And I thought it kind of looked like a wave, so I liked that. And he wasn't too impressed with the water. He has baths and everything, and we didn't put him in the cold part of the water, just this little side pool, and it was no big deal to him, so it was kind of funny. And then here is the picture of Sean and I just added another one of those clear transparency words. A wood veneer, this little wood veneer banner, and it's supposed to be a bride, but I cut off the back of it, so it just says carefree. And then I added this little bit of, it's a corner thing that already had the bling on it, so I didn't need to add extra bling. So this, I think, is my favorite card of the whole week. I really liked the way it turned out. Nice and simple, but the colors and everything, I just really liked it. And it's of Sean and I, and we don't have very many pictures of us together, so that's always special. And then here is the card to document Mother's Day and how it was my first Mother's Day. I added a little bit of bling to the eye. I dated it, and then a little cluster, some more bling, and then I wrote how on actual Mother's Day, I didn't do anything except stay at home with my two loves because we went to the beach the next day. Sean was on vacation during this week as well, so we kind of were able to do whatever we wanted whenever we wanted. And then here is the picture I took for my Facebook to say, yay, happy Mother's Day. And Jackson's little face cracks me up. And then I just added this little smile at the bottom, and it was too long, so I had to trim off some of the S and the E, but you still get the point of it. And then I added some little bling onto the S, the I, and the E. And then my last card of the week, this is also really fun. So it's the transparency part, and then it's just backed on a Project Life card. So I did absolutely nothing to this card, and I once again believe it's part of the Dear Lizzie core kit for Project Life. And then the transparency just goes right on top of it. And it's very subtle, but I think it's really cute. And I was proud of myself for that. But anyway, so this is my week 20 all finished. And I have week 21 and 22 finished as well. So I am going to hop on over to those pages and get them recorded for you. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.